What's poppin', people? You already know me, it's MSD, and I just want to talk about how sad I am because the one thing I didn't want was the genies. Honestly, it was just the genies. All of them. All trash. Hate them all. And you know what? A haircut would be nice once in a while, right? Anyways, I want to talk about the Pokemon that they're going to be adding to the expansion pass, or with the expansion pass. Some of them I'm not too happy about. So we have the Needles. I like the Needles a lot. I never really used Needle Queen, but I was a big fan of Needle King. I don't know why the numbers didn't load for all these. Yeah, let's see if maybe a little quick refresh helps. But yeah, I was always a really big fan of Needle King, not so much Needle Queen. I understand Needle Queen in some situations might even be better, but yeah, I was just never super sold on Queen. But King with Sheer Force, oh my god, power. And then you know, we have the Slowpokes coming through again. Slowbro, amazing Pokemon. Chansey's coming back, which means Blissey's coming back, which means we're getting a Pokemon with 1500 HP and Dynamaxing, which is crazy. Electabuzz, which means Electivire. I'm excited for Electivire. Seadra, which means Kingdra, which means Kingdra's probably going to be banned to OU if you follow Smogon tiers. I personally don't like Smogon. I think they're a bunch of pussies. Actually, don't quote me on that, because I do like a lot of their rulings, but like there was no reason to ban Dynamaxing in my opinion. Articunos, Zapdos, and Moltres. I like them. Bring them back. That's good. Crobat. I like Crobat. Azumarill has an amazing ability. As you can see, its stats are top tier. I don't know why they're not there. I really don't. Thanks, Google. Slowking is my favorite of the Slowpokes. I can't wait to see what Galarian does to it, but I'm excited just to have this dude back. And this dude right here. I'm a Gen 2 kind of guy, if you couldn't tell. I love that the dogs are back. My favorite one was always Raikou. Entei's pretty underrated in my opinion. Suicune, you know how powerful that Pokemon is. It's OU as fuck. I was kind of hoping that if we're going by like mythology in the Pokemon universe, right? So think back way when you were a child, back in 2000, when Pokemon released the movie Pokemon 2000. And it had to deal with, you know, the 3 legendary birds, and then together they summoned Lugia. I was really hoping that we would get, like, a Galarian Lugia, is where it sounds, but I guess that's not going to be a thing. Or who knows, maybe it might. These are a list of Pokemon confirmed, but it might not be all of them. Because if you think about it, like, there's too many legendaries in here. We have these Pokemon back. Walrein, in my opinion, was always like a really nifty Pokemon. My friend Adam used to use them a lot with Ice Heal, and they made for a really good wall with Substitute leftovers. I never used it, but like I've seen what it can do, so I hope it comes back with vengeance. Metagross, always an amazing Pokemon. Always big fan. The Reggies, they were never great, but I always like Reggies are the definition of a Pokemon that I appreciate for existing, because they added a lot of like mythology to the game. But when we're talking about actual usage, yeah, I don't know, man. The Lotties are pretty good. I like them. My big concern with legendary Pokemon is I hope that they cannot Dynamax. I hope Dynamaxing is cut off for all these Pokemon, because like, can you imagine having like a Dynamax Kyogre? Like, I these 3 Pokemon, just I can't imagine them doing that. Yeah, I really hope that they can't Dynamax at least. Garchomp being put back in the game is pretty scary. I don't know why Game Freak would torture us like this, but clearly they hate us, because you'll see why. Magnezone, cool. Electivire, cool. Uxie, the fairies, I was never like sold on them, except for Azelf. Again, my friend Adam, he was always the one that I played Pokemon with growing up, and he taught me so much. I remember in Gen 4, right before I got into competitive, actually probably the reason why, Azelf was like destroying me. He had this Azelf that I could not beat. It was Life Orb, it was fast, and I went in there with like my Bibarel or something, right? Not exactly, but like I remember Adam was like basically my rival. He was my first rival, and I think last time we played was in Sun and Moon. I don't get to see him all too much nowadays. He moved, and then I moved too, I guess. But I miss you, Adam, if you're watching this. Dialga, still on my wrist saying that your time's up. I'm alright with these Pokemon. Dialga is a problem. He is a very bulky. It's just notoriously been an amazing Pokemon. Heatran was in my opinion, a very big troll Pokemon. But him being back, he has lost his viability since Gen 6. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm not super worried about him. Giratina, cool Pokemon. I wonder if he's gonna have his origin form. Cresselia, I like Cresselia a lot. I wish it was just a little bit better, but at the same time, I don't, because I live for the low tiers. So Gen 5 Pokemon, Zoroark is here. I like Zoroark a lot. I love its gimmick of illusion, and I've been in 5th gen. I used it with great success, in my opinion. But Larvesta, Volcarona, I love Volcarona. I wanted this Pokemon in Galar since I saw what Frostmoth was, and yeah, that was amazing. I was like, wow, Frostmoth is going to be the new Volcarona, and turns out that, I think it's currently in OU, but throw rocks at it and it's dead, right? Now this is where I get really sad. I am not a fan of these 3 Pokemon here. These 3 Pokemon should not have been added into the game. Landorus specifically. Thundurus is annoying, but Landorus was always a problem. From a competitive standpoint, I have thoroughly been enjoying the fact that there's not all the Pokemon in the game, that they handpicked Pokemon. But Landorus really invalidates all of that, because if you know anything about competitive, Landorus has always been... It's been too good. It's been too good. Plain and simple. Landorus Therian. This Landorus is also pretty good, but it's not used as much. I wonder if they even can use the Therian forms. I really hope they can. I really just... Nintendo, listen. Listen. Let them be in casual battles, alright? Don't put them in my seasons. I will literally die of whatever that cough was if you put them in my seasons. Don't put them in ranked. Don't let them be in ranked. Don't let any of these legendaries be in ranked. Oh lord, I will not be a happy guy. Talonflame. Actually, Talonflame was a really fun Pokemon. I never used it in 6th gen. I always made fun of people that used it in 6th gen. Talonflame, ha, got him. But 7th gen, I actually appreciate it more. It's kind of like Talonflame was the Cloud of Smash 4 for Gen 6. Like, you just won. Aurora's a cool Pokemon. Happy you're here. Dedenne. Now, if you've ever watched me Whipped, you've also watched me Dedenne. And this is a cool Pokemon. I like it. No one uses it, and that's alright. Xerneas being back is a problem. Xerneas is... like... Geomancy is just such a crazy move, man. Like, why is Geomancy a thing? Ferriora... These two are alright. I wonder if they're gonna let Zygarde do his big boy thing. I wonder if Lycanroc is gonna have all 3 forms, because it looks like it's just the one right now. But you have Night and Day and Galar too, so I don't see why not in Dusk form. I don't like that the Tapos are back. Any of them. I hate all of these. Don't let them in my ranked competitions, man. Don't put them back in there. Like, they had 450 Pokemon in this generation, and this generation's Pokedex, which means they have another 500 Pokemon they could choose from. And out of those 500, they felt the need to include the Tapus and the Genies. Fucking stupid, Game Freak. I'm very passionate about this. Anyway, sorry for not uploading the other day. A combination of like I'm still sick. This is like week 2 of being sick, and it's pissing me off. Combination of that and working night shift, just it'll kill you, man. It'll kill you. Don't do what I do. Stay in school. Get an education. Thumbs if you liked it. Subs if you loved it. And yeah, that's all I got for you.